At New England Wildlife Center. We're so glad to have you all here tonight. New England Wildlife Center, for those of you who don't know, many of you do, is a nonprofit organization located on Cape Cod and in Weymouth, Massachusetts. We help animals who are injured, wild animals who are injured. We provide education about animals and education about science, which is really important these days. We believe in science here. And more importantly, or most importantly, is that we care for you, for our community. We think it's really important that we continue this event. Usually we have 4,000 people come through our trails and about 1,000 pumpkins that are lit. And it's a tradition. Every year we run it the weekend before Halloween. And so we didn't want that to stop. So we wanted to make sure we were still providing you with some fun and laughter during these upside down times. To keep everybody safe from COVID, here we are. So first I want to just say thank you to some of the officials, our public officials that took time to come out to see us tonight. I mean, if you can be on the camera so that I can say thank you. Thank you. I want to say thank you to Senator Pat O'Connor, who is a champion for New England Wildlife Center and for many other causes. And we're so grateful to him. And his Chief of Staff, who's down there, Greg Denton, who also brought his son. You look great. And Daria, who is a legislative aide who worked to get $25,000 for New England Wildlife Center. So we're so grateful. I want to introduce Mary Jordan, dear longtime friend of New England Wildlife Center, Chief of Staff for Jamie Murphy. I want to introduce one of our favorite guys, Mike Melise. He's a counselor at of Weymouth, and he's just a, and of course I want to thank everyone for being here today. We're just really grateful that you take the time to come up. I know it's a long trek and a big tide. I'm going to thank some other folks, so just bear with me because it's really important. I want to thank our sponsors. Our Bella Insurance Foundation helped to sponsor this event. VCA, South Shore Weymouth Animal Hospital, yay, who's with us tonight. Our friends, the New England Herpetological Society, George Washington Toma, who probably gives us 100 washers and dryers a year to care for our animals, and it's really amazing. 3M, Cubetronic, Eastern Bank, South Shore Bank, Granite Telecommunications, Curtis Management, Rick Curtis, Tom and Jan Shields, and Gale Association. So we're excited and really glad that they did this for all of you. And I want to thank, in my eyes, I also want to finally thank those who traveled far to be with us to make this night very special. First is Steve Martin. He's a New England Wildlife Center employee, but he runs something called the Catbird Cafe, which is here every Saturday night after COVID, where they do open mic jams. It's just a real group of people who support one another, and I'm sure it's been very important. We do it on Zoom now, to all of them to connect with one another. Keith Bajan of Redfoot Rescue. I know him very well, I can't say the thing. Redfoot Reptile Rescue. Rick Roth of Cape Ann Vernal Pond Team, and Unia Cowell, and Kevin, who are riding our bikes today. All right, enough of that. Let me set the scene for you. You are about to witness scoundrels in the night absconding with a valuable pumpkin worth $10,000 to New England Wildlife Center. Our actors, staff, interns, random dudes, and some experts will set out on a woodland adventure to try to find the valuable pumpkin. And so it begins. What's that?
Hi, Olivia.
Hello.
How are you doing? What did you do here?
I carved this awesome raccoon into our giant pumpkin.
Oh my God.
Well, thank you.
He's the best looking raccoon I've ever seen.
Look at that. Light of 1,000 faces again, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this
Wow.
year's gonna be good. It's weird though. I can only find about 500 pumpkins instead of our normal 2,000. Seems like there's kind of a shortage this year or something.
tough year. There's not very many pumpkins around.
Raccoon though, this is cool. This is cool. This is beautiful. Give that one a complex though. What's going on there?
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Wow, you gonna carve this one too?
No, guys. No, come on.
What?
Give
This
me the
thing?
pumpkin. No, this is a very valuable pumpkin.
You gonna make a little
guys.
mouse out of that or something?
No, it's not for carving. I have chefs lined up from all over the world looking to cook and make the best pumpkin pie with the seeds and what.
Chef for this thing?
It's true. The seeds are worth $100 each, so it's gonna raise $10,000 for the center.
For this pumpkin?
It's true. It's
Wow.
true. Look, the
Wow.
price right there. You can
You better-
absolutely try it.
$10,000 for this thing? Wow, I mean, we could really use it.
It's true.
I will tell you folks, we need the money for all of the animals that people we're helping here. So that sounds like a good plan.
And this is one of the chef's pies here, huh?
Oh, I like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna have to get a fork. Can I eat this or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Oh my God. This is amazing.
Whoa, wait a second. Whoa, holy crap. Unhand that. What?
Hand that pie, Sal.
What was that?
Jesus.
Steal that pumpkin? Should we get her?
Who would do that?
What the heck was that? Who was that?
I don't know. Who?
Who?
Who would do that?
We should call the police.
Oh, the police. We need an expert on owls.
An expert on owls?
They were dressed like owls, and they were. Who was that?
It's 8:15. Where are you going to find an expert on owls this hour?
I don't. Well, you know, Jeff Corwin is here.
Jeff Corwin is here.
Jeff
Maybe we should
Corwin
go
can
ask him.
talk about owls. He's going to be an expert on owls.
All right, come on. Let's
All
go.
right.
Is Jeff Corwin here somewhere?
Jeff, right over there.
There he is. Jeff, I don't know if you saw that. These two masked owls just came in absconded with our $10,000 pumpkin.
I just called Wayne with the police.
Oh, thank you. We don't know much about owls. Can you fill us in? Can you give us any tips and clues that are going to help us find them?
Absolutely. I'm so excited to be here tonight for a Night of 1,000 Faces. Of course, this is the New England Wildlife Center, an organization that I've worked with since I was 14 years old. And now that I'm 24, that's like 10 years ago. Amazing. I don't know why that's funny. But one of the things we are so passionate about at the New England Wildlife Center is, in addition to the thousands of animals that we rehabilitate every year and try to get back in the wild, sometimes we have animals that don't get that chance to be repatriated to where they're from. And here's two great examples. And these are creatures we've actually seen before. And if you want to pull in close for close-ups, come on in. And by the way, this is my daughter Marina. You remember her. She just started middle school this year, and she's loving it, which is amazing because I don't know anyone who liked middle school. But you remember Thor. Thor was this little fluff ball that showed up at the Cape Cod Center for the New England Wildlife Center. And Thor is becoming a teenager. And he's going to give us something very special. Let me see if it's going to come. Am I going to catch it? Oh, there it is. So that's the ultimate treat that I wasn't planning on. This little snack right there. This right here is called a pellet. And a pellet is essentially the meal that was consumed by this owl earlier. In this case, it's a mouse or some sort of rodent. And what they do is they're able to swallow that and extract all the nutrients and expel that out. They'll actually just throw that up. You see how he opened up his beak and let that pellet go. And if you were to break that apart, and I'm going to try this without gagging because it's really warm and slimy and kind of stinks. But if you were to break that apart, you see little bones and stuff like that. Basically, it's about efficiency. By creating this pellet, what he's doing is he's saving his digestive system, the uric acids, to break that down. He's getting everything he wants and he dumps this out. Scientists have actually discovered new species of rodents by looking at the pellets of owls just like this. And I'll make sure I wash my hands before I have pumpkin pie, I promise. But so Thor was actually, we think he was hit by a car. I don't know if you remember when we did the first assessment on him, but if you look at his right eye, you can see that his pupil is dilated. Now, so Thor no longer can survive in the wild, so he's become one of these educational animals. This is new for him. This is one of his first experiences with a lot of people. So he's just trying to figure it out, so we can't work with him the way we wanted to. But he's behaving very well. Of course, great horned owls are our largest species of owls in New England, and one of the largest species of owls in North America, and like the 7th largest species of owl on the planet. And of course, you can see those incredible large eyes. What he pays as a price for having big eyes that see well in nighttime and daytime is he can't actually individually move those eyeballs. They're fixed. So his head can rotate, and sort of Linda Blair style, he can rotate his head like that on like a 345 angle, and by doing that, the head actually functions like an eyeball. You can see the feathers are very serrated and soft, which cuts down. And right now it's very warm in here, so you see what he's doing? He's taking in air and he's actually trying to cool himself off. And of course, he's got those incredible talents he uses to kill his prey. And this is Loki, and Loki is absolutely precious. Loki is probably a little grossness there. So Loki is a screech owl, and Loki also experienced an eye injury. Right, Katrina? Didn't he have an eye injury? Is he a car accident as well?
He's missing an eye.
Is it from a car?
Oh, we don't know.
We were struggling. Yeah, it was a little guy in the nest.
So a lot of owls, nocturnal birds of prey, often have eye injuries. Why? Because they're looking for prey. Rodents, small animals that often are on the road at night, right? And they get blinded by the light of cars, and they get hit by those cars, and they can get significant damage. So Loki's actually had his eye removed, so he can't survive in the wild. But screech owls are one of our smallest owl species in North America. We have, the small owls are the burrowing owls, the pygmy owl, and the saw-whet, and the screech owl. And I think screech owls are my favorite because they're the kind of the classic tiny little owl. They're also incredible predators for such pint-sized little birds of prey. And of course, you can see they have those little tufts up there. But when you look around his feathers, you can see that there's actually some serration and softness to his feathers. That's not because he's being sloppy or disheveled. By having soft feathers around his wings and other parts, his sound is muffled. So when he's moving in to dispatch prey, large lunar moth, gray tree frog in the night, his sound is incredibly silent. Owls today are actually a positive story in conservation. We're starting to see a lot more owls like screech owls and great horned owls, because look at a place where we are right now in Weymouth. There's actually more forest in Weymouth in the South Shore than there was 150, 200 years ago. We really recognize the importance of birds of prey, and we protect them. They still face lots of challenges, but today, just about everyone can listen. If you have a little patch of woods near you, maybe you've heard this kind of cackling, terrifying sound at the middle of the night, sort of like, ooh, going up and down, or ooh, it's for you. You hear that sound? That is the barred owl. When I was growing up, we never heard barred owls. It was very rare because we didn't have as many owls as we do today. Just tonight, before I came here, I was walking in the woods. I saw a great horned owl and 2 barred owls, which shows us the importance of conservation and the importance of these animals, because both big owls and little owls are indicator species. They tell us how our environment is doing. So I'm so glad that you guys got to tune in today and follow this incredible adventure as we're trying to track this incredible pumpkin for Night of 1,000. There's a what?
Just speaking of owls, is that them?
It's still the pumpkin.
Is that
Oh
them?
my God, or are those the cats from the movie Cats?
Yeah.
They look very similar. The special effects are a little better here, maybe.
Yeah. Come on, let's go.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Come on, we're gonna head them off from the back. Let's go. This way, they're getting away, come on. Hey.
These are the best pumpkin sniffing dogs ever.
Ah, you didn't see any owls, did you? Oh my goodness. Oh.
Oh, the blood sniffing dogs. Clifford, they'll find the pumpkin.
Yeah. Where'd they go?
I don't know, I still don't see them.
Yeah. Wait,
Where are they?
excuse me,
Frank!
sir.
Oh my God!
Sir,
It's Frank! It's Freak Fly! He's a famous rapper from Boston! Yeah! So good to see you!
So, it's getting spooky. It's getting very scary. Coronavirus, vampires, werewolves are very hairy. It's getting spooky. It's getting very scary. Coronavirus, vampires, werewolves are very hairy. It's getting spooky. It's getting very scary. Coronavirus, vampires, werewolves are very hairy. It's getting spooky. It's getting very scary. Coronavirus, vampires, werewolves are very hairy. Happy Halloween. Trick or treat. How many bells did you ring? How much candy you eat? So much horror films and candy that you can't fall asleep. Mama said, boy, told you don't eat all the candy, you gonna get rotten teeth. Now go call some pumpkins and make sure they neat. I'ma dress like a zombie, make sure I look like a creep. Think I seen a ghost in my house, but I don't wanna peek. Instead, I'ma go get in my bed and go hide under my sheet. Never seen a ghost before, but he was dressed like Casper. What are you for Halloween, a ball player, a hero, or actor? Never seen a ghost before, but he was dressed like Casper. What are you for Halloween, a ball player, a hero, or actor? Hey, I go by the name of Freak Fly. That was my song called Spooky. Happy Halloween. God bless to everybody.
That was cool.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Frank. So now, Frank, did you see any owls?
Yeah, I seen them somewhere around here.
You did?
Yeah.
I was, you know, I ran out because I saw them looking through that window. I ran out. They were gone. They just like evaporated.
I think I saw him go this way. I mean, these pumpkins are pretty ominous. I don't know why you put a pumpkin trail if there weren't owls over here. Can we go into the woods?
Hey, Frig Flood, you saw them go this way?
I think I seen them go that way. I'm pretty sure they went
All
that
right,
way.
let's
All
go
right.
up. Let's go up there.
All right, we gotta get him. Now remember, guys, this is a $10,000 pumpkin. We are not gonna let it go easy.
Okay.
Aren't you afraid of the dark?
Well, I'm afraid of snakes. Are we really going in the woods?
You're afraid of snakes?
Are we going in the woods?
Aren't you a veterinarian? Shouldn't be afraid of snakes, and there are no snakes
but
in
at
these woods.
nighttime, we can't be going into the woods at night.
What do you mean? We gotta get that pumpkin back.
Zach,
There's no snakes in there, you scaredy cat. Come on.
have you ever had a green mamba try to go up your pant leg?
I can't say that I have, but I know that we need that $10,000. Just come on, we'll go.
Fine.
All right. This is pretty spooky. Not exactly sure what's going on here. Oh, that doesn't seem good.
Oh my God.
Oh, Satan?
I told you there were snakes.
What?
Oh
What
my-
are you doing here?
Oh my God, there's snakes in the. Oh my God, there's a devil here too.
This is the weirdest nature trail I've ever been on.
Oh my God.
Satan, I don't mean to interrupt you, but we need to find our pumpkin. Have you seen any owls come through here?
Well, here's the thing. I have, but you're going to have to make a deal with me to find out what I know.
A deal with the devil.
That doesn't sound
I
good.
believe you will.
A deal with the devil.
What
That's
kind of deal do we
correct.
have to make?
Why don't you step into my office for a moment?
Oh,
It's right
boy.
over here.
You have an office.
Yeah.
Who knew the devil had an office?
They are not paying me enough for this. I'll tell
I
you
told
that
you.
right
I told you there were snakes in this wood.
now. Well, it does say devils only. I guess he's
Keep
serious.
out. Devils only. Are we allowed to go in there?
He wants us to go in. You're coming too if we're going. Let's go.
Oh my God. Are you sure it's safe?
I'm not.
Holy cow! How many snakes do you have
Is that
on you?
you?
And who are you? Are you the devil? Oh my! You're the devil's assistant, aren't you?
Yeah. All right, devil. What's the deal? What do we have to do for you to tell us where the owls are?
For your information, I insist that you learn something about these animals that you detest so much.
Oh,
Oh, that seems fair. Afraid of snakes, you gotta face your biggest fear.
This
All right,
is a
Devil, we'll play your
particular
game.
python that I have here. It's a tropical Asian snake. And they love to climb, which is why she's trying to get wrapped up in this over here right now. Wish you wouldn't do that. This one's an albino. Normally they're dark and kind of purpley. It's an example of the largest snake in the world. They can get over 20 feet, well over 20 feet. Powerful constrictors, and they eat mostly rodents. They're very good climbers, as you can see. They're
Wow.
actually quite a beautiful animal, and I
Oh.
know that you're going to, as you learn to understand these things a little bit,
Oh,
become a little bit enamored, such as I am.
oh. I
Sarah,
don't know. I'm
our
scared.
assistant, has the lovely white-lipped python in her left hand. and
Aren't
a
you
Honduran
afraid of
milk
that?
snake in her right hand.
Oh.
The white-lipped python is from New Guinea. Guess where the Honduran milk snake is from?
New York?
All right.
Massachusetts.
All right, Devil, we're facing our
A
fears.
very bad guess.
Why shouldn't we be afraid of these snakes?
Well, the thing is, none of the snakes that I have here before us are venomous. They are constrictors. It's how they kill their food. If Violet here wanted to kill me by constricting me around my neck, she could do it. But I happen to know this snake very well, having raised it for quite a few years. And I'm not at all afraid that she's going to do that. Do I look afraid to you?
No, sir.
I
Oh.
didn't think I did.
No.
Oh, jeez. You know what?
Can I touch it?
Can you touch it?
Yeah, yeah, you sure?
Yes, I'm
It's not gonna
sure
bite
you
me.
can. I've never seen anyone burst into flames after touching a snake.
I'm gonna burst into flames?
No, you're not. Huh. How bad was that?
Bit of a fraidy cat.
See, look at you.
Oh.
They're not so bad, are they?
She hissed at me.
Yeah.
Listen, guys.
She does that all the time. It's just that your ear wasn't close to her.
Yeah.
She has a little bit of an obstruction in the nose. and
Does
it
she
makes
have
a
an
noise.
ear?
Hmm?
She doesn't have any ears, does she?
No,
I don't
there
see
are no
them.
ears.
Oh,
I
wow.
found some help for you.
What?
What?
You probably don't hear at all.
Oh, no,
until
what's
external
happening in
ear
here?
openings.
Uh-oh, here comes...
We
Are you... Jeff,
We've
this
been-
is the devil.
Well, I had a devil once. He was an agent with William Morris
Hi, Jeff.
Endeavor.
Yeah.
I'm only joking. I love William Morris Endeavor. They are my agents. They're great. So look at this beautiful albino retic. I can't tell in the
It
light.
is.
Beautiful retic. And this looks like an Aussie.
It's a white lip from Borneo.
Borneo.
Yeah.
Beautiful white-lipped python. So we have these really cool constrictors right here, and you can see how this is all laying out here in the backdrop of the New England Wildlife Center at their Weymouth Hospital. We've got hundreds and hundreds of pumpkins that have all been carved. Normally there'd be thousands of visitors here, but COVID, of course, messed that up. But we're making the best out of it to tell this fun story. And we have this little area with these educational animals. We've got this beautiful white-lipped python from Borneo, constrictors. We have this wonderful constrictor right here, this boa constrictor. Your classic boa constrictor right here from Central and South America. And we can tell the difference between the pythons and the boas. So if you look at this retic, this is not the normal coloration. If you look at the lower lip, you can see those little divots. And you can see them on this white-lipped python. And those are the thermal receptor sites. This is how these pythons find their prey. They taste their way to prey, and they sense the heat radiating from their prey. Boas don't have that. Boas solely rely on their taste and smell-like organism, their Jacobson organ. And of course, boas are, for the most part, most species are live bearers. They're oviviviparous. They have a live bearing, and pythons are egg layers. So just cool examples of really cool. And this is one of my favorites. Look at this beautiful tricolor king snake. Which one is this one? Honduran milk snake. And this is also, I can't tell, my eyes aren't doing good, but this is an albino as well?
Yeah.
So you can see it's, normally this would be bright red and black and yellow, but it's pumpkin colored in festive Halloween. So really cool animals.
Well,
Part of
speaking
our
of
picture.
pumpkins, we need to get that pumpkin back. Or we're, oh man,
This is pretty cool.
All right,
Talk about
back to
facing
the
your biggest
adventure.
fears.
Time to find that pumpkin.
yeah. And
There's an owl. Follow that owl.
What?
Follow that owl. It'll take you to the Academy
That's
Awards,
alright.
which
I
none of
can
you will
see
win.
I saw an owl pop his head right in there.
I didn't see an owl.
Here's one.
This feels like Blair Witch Project Weymouth.
And now, oh my
Whoa.
God,
There's
Oh my
another
God.
owl.
They're everywhere.
Well, we gotta get back there somehow. I'm still scared of snakes.
I know owls live in the woods, but this is ridiculous. Which one of you has our pumpkin? This is crazy. I don't know. This night could not get any weirder. Wait, what is that?
What's that noise?
Watch out.
You guys hear that?
Oh my God, what is that noise?
Oh my God!
It's the owl! Oh! It's the owl!
Get down! Look out! Who was that? Are you kidding me? What is up with these woods? Did you hear that?
I did. Oh my God, we better get down.
You gotta hear that. Let's go.
Oh. Oh, man. What happened? What was that?
Oh my God! Is that a car?
Oh my God! Everybody okay? Oh
What
my
just
God,
happened
they
here?
just came down and crashed.
Oh my
There's an
God.
owl here. Can you guys help me? I'm
Is that
a
an
doctor,
owl?
Don't worry.
We need a stretcher.
Yeah.
Stretcher!
Oh my God,
Is it
that
dead?
an owl?
Is that alive?
We've got a pulse.
Oh God! Good
It's
thing.
ready, but it's still there. My
thing-
clinic is around the block.
Good thing you're a wildlife vet. Jeez.
Yeah. It's an owl, right?
Get him out. Oh my God. Is this what you people do here at this hospital?
Oh, all the time. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Lift.
Oh. Is she dead? Oh God. Yeah. Never seen that. Oh man. God. Get her on the table.
On the table. What do we got? Get some vitals.
We need oxygen.
She doesn't look good. Got bag in her. I think she's bleeding internally. We're gonna have to prep her for surgery.
Yeah.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, BCA South Shore Weymouth Animal Hospital offers compassionate advanced medical care for your furry, feathered, or scaled family member. Whether your pet is in need of emergency care, specialty services, or preventive care, we are there for you and your pet. Learn more about us at bcasouthshore.com.
How are we doing on pulse?
I think she's coming around.
All right, we just managed to stop the bleeding. She's still not talking yet. Maybe I missed something. We got a line in. Push more fluid. We need more blood. More blood. More blood. Come on, Chamberlain.
I'm panicking. Hey, we got another
Losing
one.
her. Another one.
We got
We
another
got
one.
another one. Another one.
This one looks like it's in rough shape, though. I don't know, guys.
Quick, start chest compressions.
Oh my God.
Using vitals.
I would listen for a heartbeat.
She's coming around. She's working. I don't know. You don't tell us.
Oh my
Tell
God.
us. Where did they go?
Did you hear
Bad
that?
guys went that way.
What?
The bad guys went that
You went this way?
No,
way. Yeah. Wait, this could not get any weirder, guys.
Well,
We
wait,
just want our
wait a
pumpkin
minute.
back.
Let's just slow down. Do you believe a dead owl?
He's not dead. We saved him.
He's alive?
Wait, do you hear that?
She's
Do you
alive?
hear that?
Oh.
What is that?
Oh.
Where's that coming from? This is one wacky woodland, guys. We just want our pumpkin back. Wait,
Do you hear that?
what is that?
I hear music.
I hear owls.
I hear owls too.
Owls?
Oh.
None shall pass!
Whoa!
None shall pass!
What is this now?
Can only pass here if you give me one answer correctly of 3 questions.
Okay. Whew. That's not an owl.
3 questions. The first question is September 14th, 1968. 2 animals were launched into space. Who were they? What were they?
A monkey.
Owls.
A monkey and a
No!
turtle.
2 tortoises were launched into space by the Soviet Union. The ship went up, circled the moon, and came back.
Jeez, you should have paid attention in history class.
Well, they were fine, but they lost 10% of their body weight. That question is wrong.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
What does that mean? What's wrong?
Question
No.
2.
Oh.
Both Charles Darwin and Steve Irwin cared for the same animal. Who was it?
Oh, I know this one.
Who was
Bob.
it?
Galapagos tortoise, right?
No, it was Bob.
I said who? It was Harriet. She was
Oh.
a beautiful, beautiful Galapagos tortoise. Third and last chance, gentlemen. What is the name of a group of tortoises?
What's that?
Wait, I know that one.
I know that one.
It's a creep.
A creep.
Seriously.
Talk about a creep. It's
Oh,
a
a
creep.
creep,
turtle.
you say? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. We allowed to go?
Come
Who
this
is
way.
this?
Hi, buddy. Be good.
It's my turtle.
Yeah. Did you park him right there? What is this now? I hear the owls again.
Oh my God. What's going on in here?
What?
Oh God, can you believe this?
What
Oh
are we
look,
walking to?
motorbikes,
Wait.
motorcycles.
Those are pies!
Oh,
Wait, those are the owls!
We
You
got
guys
the
stole our
pie.
pumpkins!
We got the pie!
We got you now! Wait, why would you do this? What did we do to you?
Raccoons love pie!
What? The narrator? No one ever expects the narrator.
And my band of evil owls.
So why steal all the pumpkins?
Every year you take our pumpkins, you share nothing.
Well,
Nothing
we
with
need
us.
them for the event. What do
we
you
need it for the
need?
night of 1,000 faces.
We love pumpkins. All of the raccoons love pumpkins. You've seen us eat them.
Well, there's
Well, what?
only one way to solve that.
There's only
Oh,
one way
no.
to solve this.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, man!
Folks. Oh, no! Folks, well, thank you. Thank you for helping us solve the mystery. Justice was served, so to speak, and these birds are going to jail. But that did not get us our $10,000 back. Or get my hair washed. We need your support more than ever. In addition to community events like this, we care for thousands of injured wildlife every year. We help children in schools all over the country learn science education, and none of it is possible without you. If you enjoyed what you saw tonight, if you didn't enjoy what you saw tonight and you want us to stop, or you just got a good laugh, please go to our page. There's a big blue donate button right at the top. Please click it, give what you can, and we look forward to do more programming like this in the future.
And every donation you make will be matched by the Jane Carley Charitable Fund.